Okay, so what is today? Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We are cruising right through June. It's going to be July here. Super quick. I got a trip. I'm kind of excited. I got a trip down to Nashville, a road trip, and I love road trips. So that's coming up. Let's go ahead and get on our square. We'll go ahead and start with our breathing, right? So feet are just underneath your hips. We're going to go ahead and start with 3 deep breaths. We're going to take these breaths so deep in that we're going to feel or we're going to envision our lungs stretching, right? Let's go ahead and take those 3 breaths and then we'll close our eyes. So, 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and close your eyes. Now you're going to continue breathing and you're just going to follow my instructions. The first thing I want you to do is engage your glutes and then relax them. Engage your glutes. And as you're engaging your glutes, I want you to take a quick inventory of your glutes, right? Then relax it. And then engage your glutes one last time. Then I want you to keep them engaged. I want you to say good morning to your glutes and welcome them to the workout this morning. All right, now we're going to go ahead and shift that weight in the heels. We're still breathing. Glutes are still engaged. And I'm going to shift the weight to the toes. It's going to make me want to fall. I'm going to get this sensation of falling forward. And I'm going to rock back into the heels. This whole time, I'm trying to keep the glutes engaged. Taking a quick inventory of the toes and the feet. Good morning, feet. Good morning, toes. As you rock back and forth, we're still breathing. Glutes are still engaged. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and stop with the rocking and keep the weight in the heels. And take a step in and get my feet close together. And then I'm going to go ahead and start making circles with my ankles. That will force my knees and my hips to make circles as well. So good morning, ankles. Good morning, knees. Good morning, hips. I'm going in one direction. And I'm going to go ahead and reverse that and go into the other direction. Taking the inventory of those ankles, knees, and hips. Okay, now I'm going to stop with the rotations. Take a step out again, get my feet just outside of shoulder width apart this time. I'm going to put a 90-degree bend into my arms. So I'm just going to lift my arms halfway up. And then I'm going to go ahead and extend the elbows out to the side so that my hands, or I'm sorry, my wrists, my elbows, and my shoulders are at the same height. And then I'm going to go ahead and twist. Keeping the hips pointed straight ahead, I'm going to twist the shoulders to the left. I'm going to feel my vertebrae snap, crackle, and pop. And then I'm going to go to the right. Okay, weight still in my heels. Glutes are still engaged. I'm going to go back to the left again. Take a quick inventory of how those vertebrae feel. I'm going to go to the right. And saying good morning to the trunk musculature. Then I'm going to come back center. I'm going to drop those arms off to the side, shake those shoulders out. Okay, weight still in the heels, glutes still engaged. I'm going to raise those arms or extend those arms straight out in front of me. I'm going to spray the fingers apart. Then I'm going to point those fingers down towards the ground. So just let the wrist drop. Arms are straight at the elbow. Arms are extended straight out in front of you. Okay, I'm going to try to bring those fingers back towards me to where they're pointing towards my abdomen. Really stretching out the top of the wrist. Then fingers go back down towards the ground. Now fingers are straight ahead. Now fingers are going to be pointed up towards the ceiling. And then fingers pointed back towards my shoulders. Now I should feel a nice little stretch underneath my forearms. And then I'm going to bring those fingers level again. And then I'm going to let the fingers drop. Now I'm going to go with external circles of the wrists. Okay, keeping the fingers spread apart. Good morning, wrists. Good morning, fingers. I'm starting to feel this in the shoulders too. Good morning, shoulders. All right, now I'm going to go internal circles. Nice. All right, then I'm going to drop those arms, shake those shoulders out. All right, speaking of those shoulders, let's go with some reverse shoulder circles. All right, so I'm going to drop those shoulders, move them all the way forwards, pull them up, push them all the way back, and then drop them again. Just going to do a couple of circles. Glutes are engaged, weight still in the heel, and I'm going to reverse those circles. Good morning, collarbone. Good morning, scapula or shoulder blade. All right, and then I'm going to relax. Let those shoulders just kind of drop and hang. Now, I'm going to take my ear. Let's go with the left ear. And I'm going to pull it down towards the left shoulder. All the way down as far as I can. And when I can't go anymore, I'm going to take my left hand, grab the top right side of my head and give it a little bit of assistance, just a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and let that head get neutral again. And then I'm going to take that right ear down to the right shoulder. I'm going to just see how far I can get down. And then I'm going to take my right hand, grab the top of my left, or grab the top of my head on the left side, give it a little bit of assistance. Oh, these always feel so good in the morning. All right. And then I'm going to bring that head level again. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take the chin over the left shoulder as far as I can. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to still the weights in the heels. I'm still squeezing the glutes. I'm going to keep those shoulders pointed straight ahead. And then I'm going to take my left hand, grab the right side of my chin, and give it a little bit of assistance. And then I'm going to bring the face straight ahead. Now I'm going to take that chin over the right shoulder. Same thing, as far as you can. And then take that right hand, grab the left chin, and give it a little bit of assistance. Okay, gaze comes forward again. Then that chin is going to go up towards the ceiling. Right, weight still in the heels. I'm still squeezing my glutes. Go up as far as I can. Then I'm going to take one hand, place it beneath my chin, and give it a little bit of assistance. Okay, and then that chin is going to go down into your collarbone and your chest. And you're going to be looking straight down towards the ground. And take one of my hands and grab the top backside of my head and give it a little bit of assistance. Okay, and then I'm going to let my chin get level. Go ahead and shake those arms out. Right, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths, filling up those lungs. One more. And then I'm going to slowly open my eyes. Okay. All right. So we got a Tabata, as always. It's going to last about 8 minutes. We got 4 movements. We got jumping jack toe touches. We got air squats, but this time with feet together. And then we got side lunges, right? So you guys remember, or you remember the jumping jack toe touch, right? We're just here and then we're folding ourselves in half at the hips to try to touch those toes. Just a little faster view of it. When you first get started, you're gonna be a little stiff, or at least I am. And so the legs are slightly bent when I go down to touch the toes. But as I warm up, I want to get those legs more straight, okay? Then we have air squats. Now, normally with our air squats, feet are just outside of hip width apart, pointed straight ahead, right? My knees are going to bend, but they're not going to go forward. I'm going to drop those hips as low as I can. Hands are forward to help me get back into this position, which helps me get into the glutes more. Drive through the heels, stand up, squeeze the glutes at the top so that the hips come in alignment with the ankles. and then back down. But this time, we want feet together, right? Everything else is the same. Knees bend, but they're not going to go forward. I'm shooting those arms out to keep me balanced so I can get back in my heels and access the power of those glutes. Then we just have regular jumping jacks. Now, just to go back, those jumping jack toe touches, we can do a modification and just kind of step into the side and then going down, step into the side and then going down. Same with the jumping jacks. We can just do regular jumping jacks, or we can modify that jumping jack by stepping out to the side, right, as fast as we can. And then we're going to go into side lunges. So what a side lunge is, excuse me, start right in the center. I take a big step out to the side. Now I'm going to squat or side lunge into this right side. Now when I do that, when I step out, that foot stays straight. This knee is going to bend, my right knee, but it's not going to go forward. Let me give you a side view of that, right? So I'm going to step out to the side. That foot is straight, right? That knee is going to bend, but it's not going to go forward. I'm going to really get back into those glutes. And then I'm going to explode back to the center. And then I'm going to go out to the other side, right? So here, boom, here, boom, here. Now you'll notice when I step to the side and drop into that squat, look at my left foot, right? It's kind of rotated up. I'm getting a nice little groin stretch here, but it's helping me get into position. This right shin should be vertical. Okay, those are our 4 movements, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 rounds. Here we go, starting with the jumping jack toe touches. It's about a clock running. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Jumping jack toe touches. It's interesting how muscle memory works. I'm stiff this morning, or at least I was stiff. And then we do our breathing exercise. I take a little bit better inventory of my body. I still am a little worried. But as soon, feet together, air squats, feet together. Shooting those hips back, driving through those heels, right? As deep as we can, feet together. But as soon as I do that first jumping jack, that usually gives me an indication of how my body's going to feel for the rest of the workout. And it feels good. It feels good. Regular jumping jacks, regular jumping jacks. Trying to touch the hands above the head, trying to touch the hands behind the back. Soft feet when you land. Use those natural shock absorbers of the hips, knees, and ankles. Okay. Now we're going into those side lunges. Side lunges. Okay. 1. Okay, that was the first round. Now we're going to do all those movements one more time, starting with jumping jack toe touches. All right, squats, air squats, feet together. Here we go. As low as we can get, trying to keep the weight mid-foot heel. Really get as low as you can. Okay, regular jumping jacks. Regular jumping jacks. Here we go. Full range of motion. No shoulders involved. Soft feet. Find your breathing. Okay, side lunges. Side lunges. Here we go. Okay, good job, good job. Make sure you got your water. It's a hot one today, not as hot as it's been, but it's actually cooler today. But that's not gonna last. All right, so we got a series of movements in no particular rep order or movement order. We're just gonna run through it. We're gonna try to run through it twice, depending on how much time we got. We got started a little late. That is my fault. But instead of just running through and explaining all these, we're just going to do them. So the first thing that we need is 20 walking lunges. 20 walking lunges. So it's 10 per leg, right? Remember, our walking lunge is I go forward, my body leans forward because I'm trying to put the priority is to put all the weight over that front leg and tap the knee, bring it next to the other foot, and then just walk it out. Okay, let's just rock out 20 of those. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that knee is tracking straight ahead. 7, 8, 9, 10. Your body will tell you when you do it right. 11, 12, because it will feel sort of effortlessly. Or 13, 14. It'll feel kind of easy. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So when you're doing lunges like that, or single leg work or arm leg work, make sure that you're paying attention to the difference. Well, first off, your body will tell you when you're doing it right, right? Because all the muscles that you're supposed to be using, you will be using, and it won't feel as hard, right? Things are hard when you're not using the muscles you're supposed, when you're using muscles that, when you're compensating. Let's just say that. So when you're doing lunges or single leg work, if that one felt good, then in my mind, I should envision, how am I going to make this one feel the same way? If that makes sense. All right, next, we got butt kickers. And what a butt kicker is that heel's going to come up. I'm going to try to kick my own butt. Now I can march it by tapping the heel, right? Bringing the heel up to the hand, not the hand down to the heel, right? Or I can run it. Right? I'm going to run it because we need 60 of these, but it's up to you. All right, here we go. 60 butt kickers. Let's start in one place. 3, 2, 1, go. Soft feet. Four to the 5 to the 6 to the 7 to the 8 to the 9, 30. 2 to the 3, 34, 5, 6, 7, 9, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 60 butt kickers. All right, next, let's get into some squats. So, feet just outside of hip width apart, right? I'm going to squat down about right here. And then I'm going to come up to about right here. So I'm not even going to stand all the way up. I'm going to do what's called a pulsating squat. So here, right? It's kind of a quarter squat, but you still watch the knees. They're bending, but they're not going forward, right? Okay, we just need 20 of those. 20 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weight should be on the heels. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should be a nice pose. 10, 11. Knees are out at the bottom. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoa. Now, if you're doing that right, you should feel a nice little burn in those glutes, your thighs. Okay, next, 15 curtsy lunges. So what a curtsy lunge is basically it's a reverse lunge, except I'm going to take that reverse lunge and cross over, right? So from a front view, a reverse lunge would go straight back, but a curtsy lunge is going to go back into the side. Now, this shin in the front, I'm trying to keep vertical. So what that means is that this hip is at an angle, and I'm really getting the outside of this hip as I stand up here, here, okay? Let's go ahead and plant that left foot and let's get 15 curtsy lunges. They call it a curtsy lunge because you all know what a curtsy is, right? So that's, anyway, let's go. 15, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should really be feeling this in the hip. 5. So explore the movement till you do. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, going 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job, good job. Okay, we're gonna get that right leg, but we're gonna do a movement in between that. The movement that I want is what's called a squat jack. So like a jumping jack, but it's a squat. So what I'm gonna do, start with feet together, keep my chest nice and tall. I'm gonna jump up, land, touch the ground, the chest tall, and then I'm gonna go here. So it's gonna look like this. Chest up, I'm trying to touch the ground, knees wide at the bottom, okay? We need 20 of these, right? Soft feet when you land. The priority is soft feet when you land, in and out. The priority is not how fast we can go. So let's rock out 20 of these. Feet together, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knees wide. 7, 8. Chest up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoa. That's called today thigh day. This is working my thighs. Kentucky Fried Thighs. Okay. Now let's go right leg curtsy, right? So I'm gonna take this right leg, plant it, reverse lunge to the side, stand up. We need 15 of these. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Ooh, ooh, okay. 60 jumping jacks, 60 jumping jacks. Hands here, hands here. All right, let's breathe real quick, breathe real quick. 1, we're gonna do 3 of these. 2, last one, and 3. Okay, so I don't know about you, but when I'm breathing super hard, all it takes is 2 to 3 breaths to take me from here to here. All right, here we go. 60 jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we can go unbroken. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, halfway. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Whoa. Jumping jacks are legit. As much as I poo-pooed them in the past, they're legit. Along with walking, walking's legit. Anything above like 3 miles, my God. Okay, what do we got? We got donkey kicks next. So your donkey kick, you're gonna need to get on the ground. You need to get on the ground. So grab your mat. I'm gonna bring you down to my level, just a little more. Okay, I'm gonna get on all fours, trying to position my hands underneath my shoulders, like that, and then my knees underneath my hips. Now I'm gonna shift my weight to the right side, onto that right knee, and I'm gonna lift my left knee up, okay? Now, I'm gonna keep this bend, this 90-degree bend in my right and left knee, and I'm gonna flex my foot. Now, without moving my low back, I'm gonna push my heel up to the ceiling as high as I can. Bam, and then I'm gonna come back, get the knee just a little bit past the right knee, and then press it back up there as high as you can. We're gonna do 30 of these, right? So here we go. Keep the bend in the knee. 1, 2, try not to use that back. 3, use that hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, you're doing it right. Well, even if you're doing it right, you probably don't need the rest, but I need to break that up real quick. It's amazing how heavy that leg can get. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And so I'm doing this looking at myself. And as much instruction as I'm giving you in terms of not letting your back, don't let your back move, just get it from the hips. I'm even moving my back some. This is hard to do, to isolate that glute. Here we go. Let's go other side. Lift up, flex the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you don't let that knee rotate out to the side. 7. Just go straight up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Burn, baby. Burn. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Ouch. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Ouch. I felt that. I felt that. Okay. Next, we're going to do some jump squats. We're going to make these jump squats. Even though I told you we weren't doing any jumping today, Heidi.
8 jump squats.
Wake up, nephew. Wake up, wake up. Okay, we got 20 of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be in my squat position. I'm going to jump up and land facing the complete opposite direction. I'm going to do that 20 times, okay? I'm going to move my mat. It's not wide enough. Now, when I land, I want to receive the ground, right? Meaning, I'm going to start here nice and supple, right? I'm going to land nice and supple. I'm not going to land like this. All right, I'm going to receive the ground. Use those natural shock absorbers of the leg. Now we need 20 of these. I'm anticipating I'm doing 10, and then I'm going to do the other 10. We're going to see. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, yes, 10. 10, 10, 10. Okay, other 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ouch. So it's the first time I can imagine what those circus kids are going through in the air. Okay, what do we got next? We got a 60-second wall sit. Do you have space to sit on your wall?
Yeah.
All right, so do I. Right over there. We're gonna find a spot. We're in position. And we're gonna drop down. Now, I'm gonna drop down to where I got a 90-degree bend at my hip to torso and then thigh to knee. Now, I'm pushing my tailbone into the ground or into the back, pushing the mid back into the wall and head. We're gonna get started here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and drop down. Now, Most of the weight is in my heel, midfoot. Knees are wide. I'm trying to find my breathing. Do not press through the toe. Press through the midfoot and the heel. Now, when we get to this minute, when the minute is up, you're not going to just stand up and take your arms, place them on the wall, dig in through the heels, and we're going to do hip thrusters as high as you can for 10 at the end of the minute. We have about 25 seconds left. 20 seconds. We need 10 of these. No hands, so no hands. Get your hands off your thighs. We're going to get started here in 5 seconds. We need 10 hip thrusters. As high as you can go. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep the heels on the ground. 1. Tap the tailbone on the wall. 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ouch. Give me a number on that, Heidi.
That was like a 9.5.
Okay.
Yeah,
I say I was hoping that hurt it because it hurt me.
quads, right? Or am I supposed to be doing, like, I don't know, I just feel it in my big muscles here, even though I was trying to like engage my glutes.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're supposed to, at least the first part, you're supposed to feel in your glutes, right? The second part is all thighs. So maybe next time we do this, if we can get you, do you have a jump band or an elastic band that will fit around your knees?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one we'll do banded, because that way you can't help but use your glutes when you have to push out against the band when you're sitting on the wall.
Okay.
Okay, it's just a little trick to fire up those glutes. All right, so now we need 10 burpees. 10 burpees, and then, well, yeah, let's just do the 10 burpees. Now, we can do it with the push-up. We can do it without the push-up. We can do it, we can run it, or we can walk it. I think you've seen all modifications, so we're just gonna go right into it. 10 burpees. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Next, we got overhead crunches. So you're on the ground, you're gonna need your mat again. Okay. I'm gonna get in my sit-up position or my crunch position. I'm gonna take my hand, intertwine my fingers, get these above my ear, or my arms straight extended above my head. Now, starting with the hands, I'm gonna come up, hands, shoulders, neck, hands, head, shoulders, mid-back, and then back down. Okay, we need 20 of these. Here we go. Breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. All the way down, all the way up. 3, 4. Keep your biceps alongside your ears. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so the reason for arms above the head is it makes the lever a lot longer. So you got to work a little harder here, right? You felt that? Okay, so we got a quarter two. I think if we move fast, we can get through one more round of this because that's everything. We're going to start with the walking lunges. So let's go, let's go. I'm doing this for you, Heidi. I'm doing this for you. Let me explain. 1, 2. We often make the mistake if we make something easy for somebody, it's somehow better for us. That doesn't work. 11, 13, 14. You got up 15, 16. What makes sure we utilize your time? Easier is not always better. Okay, we need butt kick 60. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Three, 34, 35, 36, 37. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60. 60. Okay, now we need those pulsating squats. Those pulsating squats. Okay, here we go. Squat position. Hips go way back, hands go way forward to maintain that balance. We're going not all the way down, not all the way up. Let's pulse it. 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job, good job. Okay, we got curtsy lunges. Let's plant that left leg. Cross over with the right. 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, before we did those squat jacks in between, but let's do the other side. Let's do the other side curtsy squats. We'll do those squat jacks next. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Driving through that heel. 9. Feel this in the glutes. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Way more stronger with my left side than my right. I gotta fix that. Okay, squat jacks. All right, we're starting with feet together. We're gonna squat down, chest stays up. Here, we need, what do we need? We need 20 of these. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, next, we need 60 jumping jacks. 60 jumping jacks. Right into it. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Boy, when you do those jumping jacks right, you get a shoulder workout. Who knew? Okay, donkey kicks. Donkey kicks. We need 30 donkey kicks. We'll roll right into them. Okay, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Shift the weight to one side, flex the foot. Here we go. 1, 2. Try not to move that low back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Oh my God. I gotta believe Beyonce is doing these all the time. All the time. I feel like Beyonce in a manly kind of way. Steal, baby, steal. Here we go. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, keep the knee in, 24, 25, 26, 27, that knee in, 8, 9, 30. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, okay. One thing we forgot, so we got to go ahead and get these, is we need 30 mountain climbers. Let's go. My eyes are getting bad, so you got to pay for it. 30 mountain climbers, 15 per leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Just 30. Just 30. Now we got those jumps. 180-degree jumps. And we need 20 of them.
thought you were gonna say 180 jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Or not.
That's a great idea, Heidi. Let's switch it to that. No. Everybody give it up for Heidi and all her bright ideas. No. Okay, we need 20 of these. Remember, we're receiving the ground, soft feet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, stop at 10. And let's go in the other direction. I should have said that earlier. Let's go in the other direction for the last 10. So if you were jumping to the right and to the left, jump to the left and then the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what do we got? Wall sit, hip thrusters. Wall sit, hip thrusters. Find your spot.
Oh man.
Okay. 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Here we go. Drop those hips. 3, 2, 1. 90-degree at your hip. 90-degree at your knees. Pushing your hips through the wall via your midfoot and your heel. And then just breathe. Concentrate on, am I applying equal force through both legs, or is my dominant leg taking over? We're halfway there. Okay. Heidi, focus on keeping those knees out, but feet flat on the ground. Maybe you can engage your glutes a little better on the wall. I forgot the band. I am off today. Maybe you didn't. Here we go, 10 seconds. And then we got those thrusters. 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You feel that in your glutes at all that time, Heidi?
Yeah, that was better, but I still couldn't hold it for that long.
Hold what?
Just hold the position. I felt it more. I think I wasn't getting to the 90 degrees.
Okay.
The 90 degrees, but that's still hard for me to hold.
No, I'm dying too.
Yeah.
I know I make it look easy, but no, that was not easy. Okay, yeah. So we got 10 burpees, 20 overhead crunches. We'll get to that affirmation. Let's get these burpees out the way.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Overhead crunches. We're almost there, Heidi. Almost there. Okay. 20. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Good job, Heidi. Good job. Self round, well, yeah, a silent round of applause. A silent high five, silent pat on your back. Good, good work. Every step or every workout counts. Okay. Shit, it's 6. So let me make this fast. Affirmation or words of wisdom. Stop breaking yourself down to bite-sized pieces to serve others. Stay whole and let them choke. Stop breaking yourself down to bite-sized pieces to serve others. Stay whole and let them choke. Now, that one stood out to me because over the last, I would say 8 months, I've kind of gone through this psychological, emotional, mental rebuild. And part of that rebuild is just kind of analyzing everything. I mean, down to looking at my phone and figuring out who I had the last 3 conversations with and really starting to analyze, did they add some value or did they take from me, right? And starting to realize that all that type of stuff starts to add up. And you got to be very intentional about protecting your time and protecting your mindset. Yesterday, my sister called me up and I love her, but she loves to the gossip of the family, right? And I stopped her short. I'm just like, who cares? I didn't say that. She's not ready to hear that, but I just shut it down. I'm getting wordy, but I'll just go here. Now, when you decide to make a change in your life and make some, and really change some things, you have to realize, and I've said this before, that not everybody in your circle can come with you, right? And it's a tough pill to swallow because obviously the people in your circle, to some extent, you like them and you would like them to come with you. But unfortunately, that's not possible. I found that out the hard way, right? When you start doing things or you start really focusing, some of the people around you, it might make uncomfortable, right? Because one, it's an indictment of what they're not doing. And you're not doing that to point out what they're not doing, but it's just inevitable that they have these feelings. And there's nothing that you can do about it, right? But we can fall victim of making ourselves smaller to make other people feel more comfortable. And we do it consciously, but mostly it's subconscious. And you got to recognize the people that are in your life that make you feel like you need to do this, muffle or dim your light so that they have some light. No, you should let your light shine as bright as possible, and you hope that they want to come along with you. And just because your light's shining doesn't mean that their light can't shine. And so it's, I've had some issues with, like, I started this class, right? And there's a lot of people around me, oh my God, he's going to be rich. He's going, and all this stuff. And it's just like, they kind of made me feel a certain way to where I really had to address, am I afraid of some type of success? And have I been afraid of success and not admitting the exact reasons why? And one of those reasons is that you can't bring everybody with you, right? Like in my community, there's a thing called survivor's guilt, right? You reach 51 after going through what we went through, and then you're successful, you got all your teeth, and there's guilt behind that, believe it or not. And so for some people, rather than deal with that guilt, they just stay where they're at. So when I read, stop breaking yourself down to bite-sized pieces to serve others, stay whole and let them choke. First, I kind of thought, oh, that's kind of negative, but it's not negative. I mean, people need to adjust to you. Stop adjusting to them. You are who you are. If you're coming with your full authentic self, stop muffling that, right? The people that you want around you that can take all of you, they when the smoke clears, they'll be there, or you will start to attract that. But don't attract more people muffling or dimming their light to where all you guys are, dimming together. Nah, those aren't friends, or they're not the type of friends that you need to move forward. So hopefully that didn't get too wordy. Hopefully the message, the message went through more than the words or even the delivery. But love the person who you are becoming. Great job today. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's do this. I'm gonna see you again. What's today? Wednesday? See you again on Friday. Let's do it, Heidi.
Thanks, Chuck.
Let's do it. Good job. Have a great day.
You too.